Hey, what's up guys? It's finally here. The Mighty Morphin's Power Rangers Dragonzord from Way Studios has entered Toy Quest 101, and we're gonna help our friends over at Way Studios reveal this statue for the first time right here on Toy Quest 101, and that episode is gonna start right now. Hey, what's up guys? Miguel here as always, and welcome to this new episode of That Geek Statue Show right here on Toy Quest 101. Now today is a very special day because for the first time in hand, we're gonna help our friends at Way Studios reveal for the first time ever their new Dragonzord from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Now before we start, we wanna remind you guys, subscribe to Toy Quest 101 and don't forget to hit that notifications bell so you don't miss any toy reviews, statue unboxings, or any celebrity guests that might pop up on our show. Now, like I mentioned before, this is the first time ever you guys are gonna get to see, and I'm gonna get to see, the Dragonzord in hand, and I get to unbox it and reveal it for you guys today. And if you guys joined us in the past, you know we did the same for their Megazord, and that was a fantastic statue to have, especially if you're a Power Rangers fan. So, as always, we're gonna start with the box. Now, to my surprise, it only came in one box. Unlike the Megazord, it came with two boxes. This box is huge and it's very, very heavy. Everything got packed up in here really nice. Way Studios does a good job with their packaging. A lot of foam, a lot of Velcro straps. They even had foam in between the cardboard and the color box, so that way it protects the box and the statue inside. Now we're gonna start with the box. There's really not much to say. It's a huge box, so that's the most important thing that you need to know. Super, super heavy, and it's an art box. It shows a statue in the front, but I'm so excited to unbox this thing, so let's get right to it. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. And as you can see, the Dragonzord is out of the box and on our table, and he looks absolutely fantastic. Humongous, absolute wow factor straight out of the box and assembling it. And I am so excited to reveal this for Way Studios for you guys today on this episode. Now let's jump right into it. Now the first thing out of the box, as always, is the assembly instructions. Now I'm so happy that Way Studios includes this because it shows you how to assemble the statue, but the statue was pretty straightforward. There wasn't that many pieces to assemble this, and it was very easy to do. Obviously, some of the pieces are a lot heavier than the others. You saw me shaking a little bit in the assembly video, but as long as you use 2 hands and are careful, this is absolutely great. Now, they all kind of keyhole right into each other, and there are some components that are for the light up feature, so make sure you're very careful with that, and everything is pushed in the right way in order for all your lights to work. Now let's talk about this base. You guys know I'm a sucker for bases. This base is absolutely humongous. Downfall to this is gonna take up a lot of space, but if you don't care about that, this is an absolute wow factor. This is gonna look great next to the Megazord, which I'm gonna show you guys later on in the video, but this base is humongous. It's about 2 feet wide. So again, it is gonna take a lot of space, but it is beautiful. Now let's talk about it. Now in the front, you're gonna see the emblem to the Green Ranger here. As you guys know, Tommy Oliver, who was played by Jason David Frank. Now this is an incredible piece. You're gonna see a lot of details here in the cargo crates here, different color applications. And unlike the Megazord, I know I touched a little bit on the lack of paint applications on the building. They absolutely did a fantastic job with this one. They did the paint job really good. They didn't skip a beat, and the containers look great. You're gonna see some containers stacked here, some broken from the Dragonzord stepping onto them. And you're gonna see a little warehouse here, which is a nice added touch. And of course, the crane here in the middle that you do have to plug in, which I thought that was absolutely cool to have in this base as well. You're gonna see the sand here is very detailed. The texture looks good. And what I love about it is that you see the imprint of the Dragonzord inside of the sand to give it that realistic look. Aside from that, the base has the theme going on, just like the Dragonzord. You're gonna see the same components here that looked really good and matches with the Zord. So overall, I think they did an amazing job with this base. Now, my favorite part of this base, guys, is the water feature. This looks absolutely fantastic. The structure and the creativity that they use for this is absolutely amazing. I love the clear resin. You see like that turquoise water. You see movement in the base as well, even though it's a still statue. You're gonna see some white highlights here to symbolize the waves. And of course, you're gonna see the waves crashing into the leg of the Dragonzord as he steps out of the water. I absolutely think that is a fantastic job they did with this clear resin, and it just looks really, really good. I absolutely love that. It gives it that wow feature here on this base. But yeah, my favorite part is definitely the water feature here. It's half of the base, really well done. Definitely a wow factor. Now, the only feedback is that I wish it had LEDs in it. That would look so awesome, right? But then again, it doesn't make sense, right? You're gonna have water glowing. It doesn't make sense, but I thought that would have been cool if it would have had LEDs, but we're gonna talk about the LEDs later because this has a lot of them and it looks absolutely fantastic. But overall, the base looks absolutely amazing. I love it. I love the water feature, the details on all the shipping crates. I mean, they did not spend no expense here putting this together. Absolutely love it. Now let's talk about the Dragonzord itself. This is very tall, guys. It's about 30 inches, 29 inches or 30 inches tall. Again, it's gonna take up a lot of space. This is a 1/3 scale statue, but he looks absolutely amazing. The details all over the Dragonzord are absolutely amazing. You're gonna see all the bolts and all the mechanical parts to his legs. You're gonna see a lot of different things here that make up of the robot, right, or the Dragonzord, that make it look very close to what the Dragonzord looked like in the actual series. Now, this is paint job applications are done very well. You see a lot of silvers and grays. You see the green. You see the emblem again here. You see a lot of different things that symbolize and go with the Dragonzord for that likeness, and I absolutely love that. But you see a lot of different details that go into building this Dragonzord and making it look just like it did in the series. The tail looks absolutely fantastic. I love the way it comes down and then comes up and it sits on the base as well. I love that about this. I really do wish that they do put some moving parts into these Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Zords, just like they do with their other statues from Pacific Rim, because I thought that would be cool if the Dragonzord tail would spin. That would be cool as well if it had that. But nonetheless, I absolutely love this. Again, the tail looks absolutely fantastic. The details all over its legs, the mechanical parts all that stuff. I mean, you see wiring here, you see gold accents, you see all these different like drill spots. I mean, this looks really good. All the details, weatherization here as well to make it look like it's been through battle. But this is quite amazing. Now you see the gold accents here on his shoulder pads that look really good. And of course, look at that chest of his, man. An iconic chest piece right there as always. And check this out. Boom, look at that light up feature. 28 highly detailed and high-end technology lights. These are very expensive lights that they put into this Zord. They're very, very bright. Just like the Megazord, they pride themselves in the lighting features that they put in this, not only to last, but to look very bright and very good when it's on in your display. Now, I don't recommend this being on all the time, but when you're showing off your display or where you're in the room, definitely turn them on. These are made to last a very long time, and they are very expensive lights and very great technology that they put into these statues. Now, the other thing about this statue is that it does come with swappable hands. Right now, I have the longer projected missiles coming out of the hands because the light up feature looks better with those, but you do have shorter ones here, as you could see, and as you saw in the assembly video, to choose from switching out. You could have one with the short hand, one with the long hand. It's up to you, but I did chose to have the long projectiles coming out of the fingers because it adds to the LED or the light element. So I absolutely love that about this statue. I love the lights here on the chest, like I said, and it reminds me of the actual original toy too, with the light up features. You see the eyes of the Dragonzord lit up and the crest here of the Dragonzord as well lit up. But I love the LED features. It looks so bright and so good. And again, it's gonna look fantastic next to the Megazord, which we're gonna show you guys in a little bit. 28 lights go into this statue, which is a phenomenal job, and it's a lot amount of lights. And the cool thing about it, guys, no batteries included because it is USB plug-in. Thank you, just like the Megazord. So you guys can hook this up to your Alexa and have it turn on by voice command. I mean, the sky's the limit for the display with this one. Absolutely love the light up feature. Another wow factor to the Dragonzord that I absolutely love. Now let's talk about the portrait or its head. The Dragonzord's face looks on point. I love the crest here on the top. Everything about this statue is spot on. I have zero complaints about it. They did a fantastic job. This is probably one of my favorite pieces now. The Green Ranger, the late great Jason David Frank, was Tommy Oliver, and he was one of the most popular Rangers in this series. And of course, this is his Dragonzord, and he looks absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love this. I can't wait to have it next to the Megazord, so let's go check it out. All right, guys, welcome back. And as you can see, we have the Megazord next to the Dragonzord, and they look absolutely fantastic next to each other. What an amazing display. If you were able to catch both of these on sale for pre-order, you guys should be getting the Dragonzord soon. But man, they look absolutely fantastic next to each other, especially if you're a Power Rangers fan. This is definitely the way to go. As you can see, both statues have complements to one another. The bases look similar. Of course, you got the emblem here in the front as well on both of the designs. If you guys want to know more about the Megazord, just take a look back at some of our past videos. We do have the Megazord review there for Way Studios. But man, Way Studios has absolutely been killing the game for not only Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, for Pacific Rim as well. But man, if you talk about the best Mighty Morphin Power Ranger statues out there, you gotta give it to Way Studios. They are doing a fantastic job with these statues. These are super limited as well. You're not gonna see a lot of them out there. So once you see something you like on PO, make sure you guys get it because they do sell out very, very quickly. Now again, these look absolutely amazing next to each other. You can see that the LEDs on the Dragonzord are a little bit more brighter than they are on the Megazord, but it's kind of hard to get lighting in here and fit everything on screen with the mere size of these statues. So I hope it does it justice. I'll put some pictures up as well on our other socials, but man, Way Studios has absolutely been killing it. I want to thank Way Studios for giving us the opportunity not only to reveal the Megazord back when it came out, but now the Dragonzord for you guys. I thank you for believing in us, and I hope this review does it justice for the fans. this is absolutely a great piece to have, guys, especially if you have the Megazord already. Definitely get the Dragonzord, or if you're just a Green Ranger fan, this is definitely a great standalone statue to get as well. We're gonna have the links in the bio to Wade Studios and where you could find some of these if there still are available. And guys, make sure you follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X, and don't forget to subscribe to Toy Quest 101. Leave us a comment, let us know what you think, and we'll see you guys on another episode of That Geek Statue Show right here on Toy Quest 101. Bye, guys.